Alright. So, I'm back, you Crown Vickers. Pulled off the oil filter housing. I pulled off the power steering pump. Be right there. Power steering pump. Will be right there. So, I decided to replace the gasket behind the oil filter housing there. Obviously, I took it off and repainted it, put some clear coat on it. That would be the back of the car. So, there's 4 bolts on this. When you torque them down, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the sequence. It's 18 foot-pounds. I want 18.3 because of the extension. Give it a couple extra clicks. Also, I will be putting the power steering pump back on. I had to take it off because when I put it on last time, I didn't put the seal on right here. There's like a Teflon seal that goes around it. I don't think I put it on far enough, so I boogied it up, and it was leaking, made a mess everywhere, as you can see. So I got under here, took everything off. There's a skid plate. There it is, right there. It's a police interceptor. So I'm also going to replace these coolant hoses. Continental has a set of blue ones. They're like heavy duty. You get them on Amazon Prime. I think they range from like $13 to $20 some for all of them. They come in like 3 different sets. There's 3 different kinds. There's the oil cooler hoses. I already replaced those. Those are new. Also, I did the transmission service. As you can see, I pimped out the pan. What I did was, since there's the access to the torque converter right there, that plug, but it's really useless because there's no bolt on the torque converter. So I found out what you do is, there's the 2 lines right there, the transmission lines. I got the rag up there covering it because I still don't have it plugged back in. That's the top line is a return line. What you do is you unscrew it and you put a siphon hose on there, or whatever you want to use. I think it's like 3/4 inch inside diameter or something. I use like one of those Harbor Freight siphon pump hoses. They're like clear and orange. If you work on stuff and go to Harbor Freight, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, hook the hose up, and you turn the car on, and you use the internal pump there to pump out the fluid out of the torque converter and the pan. But you got to be real careful. You got to listen for when the pump starts making like a humming sound or a different sound, period. You want to turn it off because you don't want to run the pump dry. It'll screw it up. I had a friend of mine help me that knows what he's doing. He's a mechanic. I don't want to have like a little brother help you or something. Anyway, so I pump out about 3 to 4 quarts, and then the pump, you'll hear it. Then you put in 4 quarts. Start the car back up. Do it again. Keep running the bad fluid out of it. It's about 3-4 quarts at a time. About 3 cycles of that. Save 4 quarts for the end. It should start changing over to clear new stuff about the ninth quart, I think it was. So then you want to hold off on those last 3 or 4 quarts, because then the pan will be empty. So when you take the pan off to change the filter, you don't make a mess. I didn't drop. It wasn't a drop, as you can see. I mean, I didn't spill anything when I took it off. I was quite amazed. It was pretty nice way to do it. I used a 5-gallon bucket. It fills it up. It's a lot of fluid. So anyway, I got Havoline Mark V. I got a case of it from Amazon Prime, and it's about $66 delivered to my front door. So I got 2 of them. There's a power steering pump. Painted that too. I use this stuff from AutoZone here. Flame proof. That's the clear coat. But it's supposed to be for headers. It works really good. I used the orange and then I cleared it. I used it on my Nissan Sentra. I rebuilt the motor. I actually put the paint on the exhaust manifold heat shield, and those things get really hot, and it's still looks like brand new paint a couple months later. But anyway, I replaced the coils on this too from Summit. I think they're rated at 36,000 volts. They're really nice. They're high performance. $170. I'll get you the part number so you can get those. They're really nice for the Crown Vics. There it is right there. Got it. Alright. And then I'm going to do a live video when I replace the rods in the driver's side rear door. I already did the passenger side, but I had to do it. It took me a while because there's no instructions or anything like that. I had to figure it out. There's my light. Got an airbrush job done by a friend of mine. So anyway, I'll be back. Thanks for watching.